Happy New Year, everyone. Hi, I'm Don Schaefer, and this is video blog number 9. And I'm so excited to have you with us. I wore this hat here. We had a New Year's celebration. We're into 2011, and we're very excited about that. We're excited about great things happening. And that's where we're hoping to be able to plug into some of your lives, because we realize that a lot of times people will learn the principles of life, but never develop the habits of applying them to their lives. And that's what we're hoping to do this year through video blogs, through our meetings, trying to get people not only to learn the principles, but to find out ways that they can apply these principles to their lives. Because it's so important. It's so important if we're going to achieve anything in life, because time goes fast. I'm wearing this hat today saying Happy New Year's, but I know in a couple of blinks I'll probably be wearing it again, because it'll be next year, 2012. What will I have accomplished in my life? Well, this is a very important year for us, and that's where we're hoping to get a lot of you people hooked up to what we're doing and trying to achieve different areas in our life, because we realize that all the power and all the ability to achieve areas of life are inside of each and every one of you. What has to happen is that it has to be extracted. So how are things extracted in a person's life? Well, one of the ways they're extracted is people are taught. They're told what they need to do and how to do different areas, and the importance of achieving different principles and applying principles to their lives and getting these things put into action. Well, the other area that is so necessary, which we're trying to help people with, is the fact that they have to be motivated. People need to be motivated. This is the area that helps extract things out of people's lives, myself included. I'm constantly working and looking for ways of being motivated, of running into people that will help motivate me, because I want to achieve as much as I possibly can. And I just love to see all of you trying to develop that in your lives too. And I heard an interesting story I wanted to quickly tell you this week. The story was about a man named Darby. And it goes back into the 1800s. And his uncle had went out to the Colorados, and he was looking for gold. And he found some gold. He and he got all excited. He covered up the spot, took the part that he found, and he went back to Maryland, where Darby was, and he explained to him, hey, he said, there is riches out there. It is fantastic. We're going to get rich. So what did Darby do? He went around to his family, he went around to his neighbors, and he collected a lot of money, and they went and they bought the equipment that was necessary to mine this gold. So what they did then is they took the equipment and they went out to the Colorados with it, and they started digging for gold. They started boring into the ground. And what they did is they figured, well, you know, if I make a big hole in my first boring into the ground, that I'll be able to pay for the equipment. The second one is going to start giving us some money in our pockets. And the third one's going to make us rich, make everybody rich. So they had big dreams. Well, they started working on it, and they found some. But all of a sudden it dried up. You know, there was nothing there. And so they were digging, and they're digging a little bit, and, you know, they couldn't find anything. You know, and finally they got disgusted. They said, well, I tell you what, we're going to stop this, because this is ridiculous. We're going to sell this stuff. And there was a junk collector in the area. So for $100 or so, the junk collector got all the equipment, and they figured, well, the guy is going to probably use it for be melted down, make something. Well, this junk collector probably had a little bit more wisdom than they did. So what he did is he went and hired himself, and I believe it was a geologist at that time, to come out there and really take a look at what they were doing. And when they looked, they realized, the geologist says, you know, the fault line shows that where they stopped drilling, it's about 3 feet over. So what he did is, this junk man, he went and he drilled 3 feet over, and sure enough, they hit one of the largest veins of gold that they've ever found in that area. Darby afterwards says, you know, he said, I made a mistake here, but, you know, I learned something. I learned the fact that I quit too soon. See, and that's where in our lives a lot of times we quit way too soon. Well, this is going to be the year that we're not going to quit. We're going to push until we achieve areas in our life that we've only dreamed about. We've dreamed about these areas but never quite achieved them. This is the year, and I want you to stay with me, because every week I'm going to be talking about different principles, different ideas, as we get ourselves into the position where we can unlock the potential in your life. So thanks once again for joining with me this week, and you have yourself a wonderful week, and we will see you next week. Thank you.